public health nonprofit, and we're harm reductionists. So our goal is that whatever you're doing, you should be able to do it more safely. So we talk about how people can trade sex and use injection drugs and reduce the harm in their lives. We've been around since 1993, so we have people really know and trust us. And the reason that I'm at HIPS and the reason that I'm as passionate about HIPS as I am is that we are wholly client-centered. It is all about what works for you and where you're at in your life and how we can support you and what goal you are setting, what you want to see happen in your life, and we are there for the ride. Police are there to arrest you, Johns are there to date you, the drug dealers are there to sell you drugs. We are there just to be there for you, and if you don't want us to be there, we will drive on our merry way. The overnight van is one of the reasons I have faith in humanity. We go out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m., and we are filled to the brim with safer sex supplies, safer injection equipment, and HIV testing. We have 4 people. They're all trained counselors, so they know how to talk and do counseling about violence, harm reduction, sex, drugs, feelings. I get to do everything I want, which is connect to people and talk about things that we often keep silent. Someone on the van came into the office and she said, well, my pimp dropped me off. I was alone in the city. I didn't know anyone. And this van rolled up and I'm like, why are there 2 white girls grinning from ear to ear at 2 in the morning? What the hell are they doing? And she said, I saw that you were in control of your night and feeling good about your night, and I could be in control of my night and feeling good about my night too. I get to decide how my night goes. This is where I sit when I'm in the van, and this is the counselor, so they do all of the counseling out this window. This is our van menu, so this is the list of everything that we have on the van, so we can show it to people. And this is directions to our office. We have so much literature here. Every time you inject, the needle gets duller and duller. So it starts out straight and then it just kind of gets curved around. So having a new needle means that you're not injuring your skin every time you inject. So my mom tells people about it. She was telling someone about it, and she's a woman I've known my whole life, and she walked away and looked really upset. And then she came back the next day and said, the reason that I acted so upset when you told me about Jenna's job is that my sister was a prostitute in DC and she died of AIDS, and I just want to know where was this then? And so that really hit home for me that these issues affect everyone. People who trade sex and people who use injection drugs are really get that stigma and vulnerability from all sides. There's very few people who are okay, you're a person just like every other person, and I accept you as that and I want to support you.